Yesterday, CS for National Treasury John Mbadi clarified the status of free education. In this video, I want us to break down the actual status of school funding in primary and secondary education. Without a doubt, there has been misinformation and disinformation even from the mainstream media. Personally, I criticize the CS for his earlier statement in Parliament, but here is the actual truth as the CS breaks it down.
One single thing that we remember Kibaki for. But for the 10 years that he was a president, he never attempted to start or introduce free secondary education. I hear people say that Kibaki was able to teach or have our children learn for free. It is not true. He made sure that our children went to school for free in primary school.
Yes, it is true. Many of us are beneficiaries of free primary education, but factually, for secondary education, it has not been free as claimed by the media and politicians.
For secondary school, it is President Uhuru Kenyatta who started this initiative of Kwanza, it was subsidized secondary school. Then later he announced that it should be free day secondary school.
Yes, President Uhuru was big on education, and he is the one who shifted the focus from free primary education to subsidized secondary education.
Then later he announced that it should be free day secondary school. And so each child in day secondary school right now, according to government policy, should be paid for 22,000 shillings every year. For junior secondary school, it is 15,000. And for primary school, it is 1,400. But I want to tell you this, and that is the fact, that since the introduction of free day secondary school, the government has not been able to give or allocate every student 22,000. It has never happened. The government has always been having debts for schools, and this teacher can tell you, the principal. That is why you hear principals saying, we have not received full capitation. But let me tell you this, the government disburses the whole amount allocated in the budget, but still it is not enough. So the only thing I did yesterday was to confirm that yes, we have allocated so much budget and we are giving it in full, but it is not enough to give every child in Kenya 22,000 shillings.
Many of us interact with the teachers, and it is true, capitation delays or less capitation has been a big issue. This did not start with Ruto. Funding is a huge challenge, and this reflects the economic doldrums the country faces, and it raises the question of our economic ability to meet our needs as a developing economy. However, the solution the CA suggests here makes sense.
Now, I was asking MPs, actually this was my suggestion to them, that because we are only having a shortfall of about 5,000 per student, if we are truly serious that we want full capitation to go to school, we could agree that out of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, the 58 billion, we know 40% by law is bursary. Why don't we take that 40% out of 58 billion, which is 21 billion, and then we spread it to all our children in Kenya, and we will give full capitation. No one needs to go to the MP to ask for money, because the government shall have paid full fees for everybody. There would be no need to go for bursary. Money has already been paid by government. But when my colleague MPs, because I'm still like an MP, when they had that,
MPs should not center their performance on bursary issuance, but they should focus on legislation, representation, and oversight. This proposal makes sense. Our MPs have abdicated their constitutionally outlined roles just to focus on politics, gimmicks, theatrics, will dealing, and obviously eating the fund. Let me know if you think it is reasonable for CDF fund to be directed to free education from primary to secondary level, so that our MPs can even understand why they are in parliament.